And joining me now is Frank J. Russo. He is the New York Field Office Director of Operations with the agency. Frank, congratulations and welcome.
Thank you, Kristen.
It's great.
An honor.
Yes, it's great to have you on the show. Great to see you on the opening bell podium as well. And I think your presence here at the Stock Exchange may have our viewers wondering how the agency that you work with is working to ensure economic prosperity for Americans.
Yeah, it's a great question, and I think we're so honored to be able to protect the country while fostering economic prosperity by, making sure that the trillions of dollars of goods that come into the country every year are processed effectively.
Yeah. How would that impact an American's day-to-day life?
Well, especially now more than ever, it really impacts Americans because Americans shop online a lot.
Yes.
And as a result, a lot of those goods are coming in from foreign. And so last year, over 1 billion of small packages arrived in the country, and we process them, make sure that they're safe for the U.S. economy.
So obviously national security is very much at the root of this as well. I know one of the other factors that is worth celebrating here today is the 125th anniversary, New Yorkers will know this, of the opening of the rebuilt immigration station on Ellis Island, a view that people can actually get if they walk outside the stock exchange here. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, that's correct, Kristen. So in 1897, Ellis Island burned down, but in 1900 it was rebuilt. And in 1 year, 400,000 immigrants arrived at Ellis Island. That was a watermark number. But compared to today, where we're doing 26 million in this area alone, it's a reminder of how we started as a country, and that 2/5 of Americans are descendants of arrivals at Ellis Island.
Look, we see a lot of trade happening, obviously, here at the stock exchange. People are trading stocks. You work with goods, right, that are actually traded. How does your agency work to prevent trade fraud?
It's really important for us to do what we do. We want to create a competitive, fair, and compliant trade market where we're constantly looking at the goods that are coming in and making sure that American companies are able to prosper with the arrival of all these goods.
Anything else on the horizon for you this spring when it comes to ramping up efforts to make sure that Americans can both be protected and witness prosperity?
Well, Kristen, I think our job as guardians of the borders is one that is ever evolving, and we're just so happy and proud to do it. And we really value our employees for everything they do each and every day to keep this country safe.
What was it like being here at the stock exchange, ringing the bell? I'm sure a lot of traders were we saw them cheering you on. Yes. Down there.
It's momentous, especially hearing people saying thank you for your service. It means a lot to us, especially these days.
Yeah, the trading community, very much appreciative, of course, of your agency's service and of all of those active as well. Frank J. Russo is the New York Field Office Director of Operations for U.S. Customs and Border Protection. Frank, thank you so much for joining.
Thank you, Kristen.